Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Today I'm showing you my 10k egg hatches. I had 8 all hatched at the same time, and then I had 2 after that which I hatched. So I'm going to be showing them off, and then I'm going to be showing off my golden egg that I got from this amazing quest. This hunt was only 2 fragments that I had to search. Happy that I searched it in that order because I was so close to going the other way around. I would have missed out. Thankfully I didn't, because I only actually had 2 shovels left, and I was hoping that I wouldn't have to waste too many shovels, that I would get it in 2, and so that when I get to level 25 and I get some more shovels, I'll still have some for next week's hunt. So we're going to be getting into that, but first of all I just want to show you this because this was like probably the highlight of my day today. So I was looking for a portal to the rift that had a mother of dragons in. This was the 3rd one and finally found it. Put my eggs in the incubators and then looked to my radar to see that beautiful shadow, which is the 4th stage of the evolution stream. And I've played it in battle and it's really strong. So I made my way over there. It was at that pillar and boom, it spawned and it's time to battle. I'm not wasting anything. I'm using the ruler sphere and I'm using my arcana caramel. That, by the way, is my tester throw. When I am trying to judge a new character that I haven't faced yet, I usually just throw it off to the side to judge the distance. The rest of the throws were just terrible throws. 2 spins and pop and the screen of death. You know when you see that screen, this is horrible. It's gone in 1, and it had huge CP as well. And I know that I would have been able to power him up even bigger because I would have had a fair bit of candy as well, because I've got rosies and I think that's soft tail as well. So I've got some stones for that. And that was another shadow in the bestiary. That's 3 red shadows now. Picaroon on day 1. Amarank I think it is, was about like 4 days ago, which was literally just outside my house pretty much. And now that. So that hurt pretty bad. Hopefully none of you guys are getting such a bad luck and 3 misses in your bestiary. How many do you have in your bestiary? Do you have that perfect? I don't know about you, but in Pogo, I wanted to make sure that I always caught everything that I had, so my bestiary looked nice and neat. Now I've got 4. Ugh. A little tip as well for you guys, just before we get into it. If you ever, pull a Dragon's Eyesight and you get a couple of chests that have gives you the best balls, and here I got the +2 as well from Pillar of Abundance. Cast that spell that gives you double rewards. Get to 3. Get to some Pillars of Abundance. If you've got them enchanted, which I have these 3 enchanted. These are my like spheres go to. You can get insane numbers of spheres and all the best ruler spheres. So first up, we've got these 9 10k eggs to hatch. So once they're ready to hatch, we've got 8 in a row on this one. Then we've got 3 other 10k eggs that hatched on their own. So I was hoping for something with good CP. Obviously the first over Aquaine is not very good CP at all. 263 I think it was, or something, 269. Terrible. But good stats, 5 and 4. So I was hoping for at least a perfect as well. New addition to the bestiary in the format of, what's his name? Puerogriff, which evolved into Griffin, who's a pretty strong creature that has pretty good CP. Just popped. What I liked is that you just get in to use your double XP if you've forgotten. Obviously when you're cracking 10k eggs you get a lot of experience from them as well. Next up was Filibustus. Just kind of a reminder that I didn't catch Picaroon, and also a reminder that it costs 100 stones to get Picaroon with Filibustus evolution. Next up was a new. This was Grendel, I think it is. Yeah. So Thingy's one of my favorite evolutions. One of my favorite looking. What's his name? The first evolution of that, I really like him. Dryad, terrible. 5 and 4, okay, good stats, but not so sure. One thing I do want to compare is how 10k eggs compare in battle to Jelly Hat there. Didn't have the evolution form at that point, the next evolution. Next up is a boom. This was the big one. Bajan, Bajan, I call it Bayesian. 4 and 4, okay, but 2159 CP. He is massive. He is a huge evolution. So yeah, I want to compare the 10k eggs that hatch and see what their attack and defense is compared to non-hatch forms with equal stats on health and strength. And then we got Griffin, a nice 1970, and then a little Dracul, which was pretty cool because then I got to test out Bayesian, and like, I have not lost a wild monster attack since I've hatched Bayesian. He goes against like his weaknesses and he still wrecks. I've got this single charge move as well, so it's like 3 hits and a bit. It's 4 hits and it's fully charged. Just a dodge because, well, you don't want to die Bayesian, do you? Then the powerful attack, which basically takes anybody out. So far, nobody has survived that attack. And a red rune, which is awesome, second best. Next up was my 9th 10k egg. Hoping for something good. Anything new is awesome, and anything with stones. Got an inferred. So inferred is he evolves into Perigriff and then Griffin. So I'd already got Griffin, but I've got a lot of stones there, which can make Griffin more powerful now. So I was pretty happy about that. Next was number 10. Hoping for something new, at least anything good. And it was a Absolem, which I already have. Absolem, obviously final stage evolution, doesn't have massive CP, so I wasn't pretty happy about that. But then there was also a Batoid on the radar, which I haven't actually had a Batoid yet. And then I caught 2 in one day, which I was pretty happy about. And finally comes my golden egg hunt. So these have, from what I've seen, some of the best creatures that you can get. I've seen people pull some of the dragons that are on the loading screen from it, and you know, I had 2 shovels, so I was just hoping for anything in this shovel. And when I'd used it on the first one, it had like a little delay, so I didn't know whether I got it. I thought I had. Used it and bam, golden egg, your reward after only 2 shovels. And wait for it to hatch, and boom, a new creature is about to hatch from this egg. Please be something new, that's what I was hoping. And it was a goddamn filibusters again. Okay, at least it's some stones, but again, another reminder that I haven't caught Picaroon. As you can see there in my decks as well, there's Neptune, which is somebody that I just encountered. Saw him on my radar and he was miles away. Again, using that technique where I'm judging how far it is, and it paid off that time. So I hit the good, and that's where I went wrong with Rosebud, isn't it? I just could have, if I hit the good, maybe, who knows, I would have caught her. But that was one for the decks, and I wasn't so sure how rare Neptune was. But bam, number 124, so almost last in the decks. It's got pretty, that's a pretty big CP bar, so where it is at the moment, it could get pretty strong. I'll probably save some of the stones just in case I see another one, because it's only got 2/2 stats. So that is all for my hatches, 10 10k eggs and 1 golden egg. So obviously what I'm going to do now is go again, hopefully get another big batch of 10k eggs to show you guys, hopefully get some new additions to the decks. Only 26 off completing the bestiary, which doesn't sound like a lot, but these are the rarer ones. These are the ones that I'm going to have to hopefully encounter in the wild, but more likely hatch from eggs, I reckon. So wish me luck. Good luck to you guys. Let me know what you've been getting out of your eggs. Has anybody got any of the dragons yet from either golden egg quest or a 10k egg? Post in the comments below. Always love to hear how you guys are getting on. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.